Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. It is the end of the month, end of May, so we're gonna do some rapid fire empties and I think declutters. I really didn't do a big declutter this month, maybe just like tidying up as I go. If I used something and didn't like it, but I didn't like intentionally declutter this month. Bring myself up a little bit. I just did this look and felt it was good enough to film on. So I've got quite a bit of skincare, I think, at least big names, not big name, but my bag just looks full of skincare. First off, CeraVe Acne Cleanser. Love it, would repurchase. The only reason I'm not is because I have a ton of cleansers right now and I'm just trying to cycle through them, just trying to use what I have. So will repurchase eventually one day when all my other cleansers are gone, when I need cleanser. This is technically an empty and a declutter. This was the Matrix Moisture Me Rich Glycerin Shampoo and Conditioner. The shampoo is gone, but the conditioner is not. I think the shampoo was fine. I didn't notice any extra residues or anything when I cleaned it, but the conditioner just never did it for me. I just feel like I always had to mix something else in it to make it more hydrating, which is funny because it's supposed to be moisturizing, but my skin just always felt really not moisturized and not easy to comb through. So an empty and a declutter. Peach Pudding Makeup Cleanser. This was from Peach Slices. Would not recommend. Would not repurchase. I didn't like it. I used it because I had it and it still got the job done, but I did not enjoy the job that it did. I guess I just didn't like the consistency. It just felt really oily. What's the word that I'm thinking of? It didn't really emulsify, and I like when my first cleanse emulsifies. And it just had this feeling of when I was cleansing, I just didn't like the way that feels. It was a huge texture thing, I guess. And it was a good first cleanse, but just because of that texture issue and the way it felt while I was doing it, and afterwards, like you had to do a second cleanse, I would never just have used that and gone on my merry way because my skin just felt really heavy. Yeah, so would not repurchase. Possibly would not recommend. This is the Peach Slices Snail Rescue All-in-One Oil-Free Moisturizer. Would repurchase and would recommend. I think this is great, especially for as it's getting warmer out. It's not super heavy, but it feels very nourishing and hydrating once it's on my skin. Would absolutely repurchase once I cycle through the other moisturizers that I have. The moisturizer that I'm using right now is still a little heavy for daytime, but I'm gonna use it because I have it. It's the Fresh Black Tea Moisturizer. And it is nice. It's not as heavy as like a cream, but it's not quite a gel. So, Empty Lash Paradise mascara, would repurchase. I did try a new mascara this month. Another L'Oreal one, right? Nope, Maybelline. Maybelline Surreal Falsies. I am using this. I like it. But I will always repurchase L'Oreal Lash Paradise because it is that good. It's that good for a reason. Okay, here's some declutters. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 true empties. 3, 4. 4 empties. And 5 if we're counting the shampoo as an empty. 1, 2, 3 declutters. There's also eyebrow gel thing. What is it called? This is a new one, brand new. Revolution dark brown brow gel. It is a brow gel. Brand new, just opened this one. Not sure where the other one went, but it was empty and I just didn't make it into this bag. Excuse me. I am decluttering this Maybelline Long Lasting Drama gel eyeliner. Every time I use it, I get dermatitis. So it's probably expired. It's definitely old. And as much as I like gel liner, I think it has always looks very nice and applies very well with a nice little brush. But I just never finished them. I never finished them, so I should stop buying them. So that's technically a declutter. And then I'm decluttering this Milani Gilded Terra palette. I do like it, and I like the shimmers, but the shimmers that I like are shimmers that I have. This is like a blue-brown, my favorite shade ever. I have this in spades. This is a beautiful gold. I have plenty of golds. The mattes are less than great for me. I'm not super drawn to them. The shimmers, they're just not worth depotting and figuring out where to put, but the shimmers are very nice. I'm gonna see if I can give this to somebody and if it can live another life elsewhere, but it will no longer live in my collection. And that's it. I thought I had some hair care stuff, more hair care, but I guess not, because that was my hairspray and it's still very full. So yeah, oh my gosh, this was like sub 10 minutes. I feel like I should say more, but I have nothing left to say. Those are the empties for May. Hopefully June, I'm really trying to focus on my foundations, and I'm doing like one foundation a week. So last week I used this Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick. I love this. This is so good, but I'm trying to move it out of my collection. The Anastasia Luminous Foundation is my focus foundation for this week. I'm just trying to give them all equal use and decide if I do like them. I think there's one in there that I'm ready to declutter, and that is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and I think it's just because it's too heavy. It's too full coverage. My camera died. The NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation, I think I might declutter because it's just too full coverage. It feels too heavy. It doesn't really matter what I do with it. I feel like it just looks really cakey. And again, it's getting hot, it's getting humid, and it just feels like too much on my face. So, and I've had it for a minute and I don't know if it will make it through to the fall. It's a very nice foundation. I just feel like my skin has kind of changed and improved where I don't necessarily need or should want a full coverage foundation like that anymore. So that one's on the chopping block. I already started using the ABH one for this week, so I was just like, ABH it is. But I will try to give the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop a good little try next week and maybe a following week to really decide if I need to. But yeah, now I'm just trying to make this video longer, and that's just not needed. So that was the Empties and Declutters for May. Here's to June and using up more stuff. Hopefully I have a better haul next time. So until I see you again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, week, month, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!